Kuala Lumpur, November 27, 2025. The world headlines blazed. Malaysia poised to join High-Income Nations Club. This wasn't just another economic forecast. It was the climax of decades of ambition. The World Bank's latest report confirmed it. Malaysia was about to cross the high-income threshold. No longer just an emerging market, Malaysia was stepping onto the global stage as a developed economic force. Investors and analysts worldwide took notice, seeing Malaysia as a new hub for capital and innovation. The narrative was clear. Malaysia had escaped the middle-income trap, a rare feat. Its story was now a blueprint for others. This moment was more than numbers. It was a transformation of national identity. Once known for natural resources and stability, Malaysia was now recognized for economic dynamism and technological prowess. The world was finally noticing a nation that had methodically built a modern, resilient economy. The story was no longer about potential. It was about achievement. National pride surged. Malaysians from all walks of life, factory workers, tech entrepreneurs, small business owners, felt validated. The government's long-term vision, once doubted, now seemed prescient. The shift from resource dependence to a knowledge-based powerhouse was nearly complete. Malaysia was not just getting richer, it was getting smarter, more innovative, and more confident. The world was watching a new Asian tiger rise. The news electrified Kuala Lumpur's streets. Under the Merdeka 118 tower, crowds gathered in Dataran Merdeka, celebrating a shared national triumph. Flags waved, cheers erupted, and car horns blared in unison. Across Malaysia, from Georgetown to Sabah, the mood was the same: pride and unity. Older generations recalled the days of rubber and tin, marveling at the nation's transformation. Young people saw this as a beginning, not an end, a launchpad for greater opportunities. International media spotlighted Malaysia, with business leaders and investors praising its achievement. Investment banks upgraded their outlooks, citing strong governance and strategic investments. Malaysia's success became a global headline, its policies dissected as a model for others. For too long in the shadow of neighbors, Malaysia was now celebrated on its own terms. Recognition from the World Bank and IMF was more than a technicality. It was a symbol of progress. Malaysia had arrived as a modern, dynamic, and prosperous nation. Malaysia's rise is rooted in geography. Straddling the Strait of Malacca, it commands one of the world's busiest trade routes. Its ports, like Port Klang, are global transshipment hubs. Political stability has made Malaysia a magnet for foreign investment. Companies see it as a gateway to ASEAN's 680 million consumers and a reliable regional base. The government invested in world-class infrastructure, highways, rail, airports, and digital networks. This seamless connectivity underpins a modern, integrated economy. Malaysia's multicultural society bridges east and west, opening doors to diverse markets. Its geography isn't just history, it's the foundation of a globally connected future. This is the bedrock of Malaysia's economic success. Malaysia's leap into the digital age began with the multimedia super corridor in the 1990s. Today, Cyberjaya is a thriving tech hub, home to multinationals, startups, and skilled talent. E-commerce and fintech are booming, transforming how Malaysians live and work. The government's proactive policies, grants, incentives, digital literacy have fueled innovation. Foreign tech giants have set up data centers and R&D labs, creating a virtuous cycle of talent and investment. The digital revolution is visible everywhere. Students learning to code, rural businesses selling online, smart city solutions in action. The digital economy isn't just a sector, it's transforming every aspect of Malaysian society. Malaysia is now a regional leader in digital innovation. The future is wired, and Malaysia is plugged in. To understand Malaysia's success, look to its past. Under British rule, Malaya was the world's top tin and rubber producer, an economy built on extraction. Independence in 1957 marked a shift. Leaders pushed for diversification and self-reliance. The 1970s and 80s saw a manufacturing boom, with factories producing electronics and textiles. The 1990s brought Vision 2020, a bold plan to become a developed nation, focused on high-tech industries. Penang transformed into the Silicon Valley of the East, anchoring Malaysia in the global electronics supply chain. Each phase built on the last commodities funded manufacturing, which funded high-tech, which now fuels digital innovation. This patient, step-by-step evolution is Malaysia's hallmark. The result, a diversified, resilient economy able to weather global shocks. It's a story of foresight and disciplined execution. Malaysia's journey wasn't a leap, but a steady climb. The nation's past is the foundation of its present, and its future looks even brighter. Malaysia's rise differs from the four Asian tigers. Unlike city-states, Malaysia balanced urban and rural growth, leveraging natural resources to fund its ambitions. State-led development played a key role, shaped by a multi-ethnic society and policies for inclusive growth. The new economic policy aimed to share prosperity and maintain social harmony. Malaysia strategically partnered with foreign investors, building local capabilities while avoiding overdependence. Compared to Singapore, Malaysia's diversified approach built strength in manufacturing, agriculture, energy, and services. Its pragmatic, inclusive, and strategic model is the untold story behind its rise. Malaysia's path is uniquely its own. It's a model of balance and adaptation. With high income status in sight, Malaysia is focused on becoming an innovation-driven economy. The strategy: attract high-tech investment, develop world-class talent, and foster a culture of entrepreneurship. The goal is to move from assembling products to inventing them, targeting AI, robotics, biotech, and renewables. Incentives support R&D, and new economic zones cluster universities, research, and tech companies. Education is being overhauled, emphasizing STEM, creativity, and critical thinking. Universities partner with global firms, and upskilling programs prepare the workforce for the digital age. Initiatives like the Digital Nomad Pass attract top talent from around the world. Entrepreneurial culture is booming, with easier business registration and more funding for startups. Success stories inspire a new generation to dream big. Malaysia aims to lead, not just participate in the global economy. The next great tech company could be born here. Malaysia's final ascent isn't without challenges. High public and private debt could constrain future growth if not managed prudently. Governance reforms must continue. Transparency, rule of law, and accountability are essential. Economic diversification is ongoing. Over-reliance on electronics exports is a vulnerability. New growth areas, green economy, Islamic finance, high-value tourism, are critical for resilience. Ensuring prosperity is shared remains vital. Inequality between regions and groups must be addressed. Inclusive growth, investment in education and healthcare, and social safety nets are key. Bridging gaps isn't just moral, it's economic necessity. Sustained prosperity depends on leaving no one behind. As the sun sets over Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia stands at the dawn of a new era. The journey has been long, marked by determination, foresight, and resilience. From colonial outpost to innovation-driven economy, Malaysia has turned diversity into strength. The challenges ahead are real, but so is Malaysia's capacity to adapt and evolve. A young, ambitious population and a forward-thinking government set the stage for continued progress. Optimism is grounded in real achievement. Malaysia's story offers lessons to the world. There's no single path to development. Balancing growth, inclusion, and stability is key. Malaysia proves a nation can forge its own path to prosperity. In a divided world, Malaysia's unity and vision are a beacon of hope. The roar of this new Asian tiger is just beginning. The next chapter is unwritten, but the future is bright. The best is yet to come.